This is Russell Fagan, aka Sinistral Rifleman, and this is my video for the 2-Gun Action Challenge match held December 21st, 2019. I'm competing in Armored Division as usual with my KE-15 shooting team rifle and Gila Monster Cerakote by We Plead II. This rifle has an SLT-2 trigger and Vortex Crossfire red dot. I'm also using my KE-19 Charlie Stealth Special with Hollow Sun 507 red dot. Grip work is done by We Plead II. This stage is a variant of the Casarda drill. There is a full-size IPSC steel at 175 yards and a Q target at about 125 yards at the start. The shooter must hit them each once, then throw the 62-pound kettlebell. The position of the kettlebell becomes their next shooting position. All shots on this Casarda drill variant must be fired offhand, unsupported. After the first position, I settle into the natural rhythm of the movement of my sights and the hits come easy. Aside from making quick hits, the distance of my throws resulting in less reps and my efficiency on the stage are helping me gain time. I index my left foot behind the kettlebell, hand off the rifle with my support hand. As I reach down, I grab the kettlebell with my strong hand and my hands come together and I commit to the throw. No matter what, the last throw always seems to be about 6 inches short. I don't even set the rifle all the way down. I just plop the kettlebell across the line and finish on the final 2 engagements. I'm first armored and first overall on this stage. To see the complete results, click the link in the description below. This is a really short stage. There's only 7 shoot targets surrounded by no shoots and shoot throughs count. Gotta know your bore offset here and be aware of the targets in the backdrop. 2GACM does use IDPA targets and hits outside the 0 zone are full value. So -1 is +1 second added, a -3 is +3 seconds added. I shoot this stage clean, with no points down, making me first in Armored Division and 5th overall. The stage begins with the rifle unloaded. The shooter must get 10 hits on the steel at 50 yards or until they knock it over. I knock it over before the 10 rounds, put the rifle on safe and run down range to engage the pistol targets. If you want to become a better 2GACM shooter, become a better pistol shooter. Many competitors struggled on those 4 plates and on this dueling tree plate rack. When I'm done with the dueling tree, I ground my pistol and run down range to reset the rifle target. Competitors who did not knock it over only needed to touch it, then run back to the start position. From the start, the shooter again has to get 10 hits or knock it over. It's difficult to call hits as fast as I hit the target, so I just knock it over.
That will do. You're finished. Unload. Okay. I can't count. I went to public school. 4810.
I'm first armored and first overall on this stage. This stage begins with the shooter engaging 2 mini IPSC targets in sweeps at 50 yards. Once those targets are hit, they have to ground the rifle and crawl through these Cooper tunnels. I've rolled up my dump pouch because it has hit the sticks when it's loose and flopping around before. Fortunately, it doesn't make a difference. I take out that stick on the way through, adding a plus 10-second penalty. From this position, the shooter must get 2 hits and sweeps on these pistol targets, ground the pistol, then return back through the Cooper tunnels. If you've worn a piece of gear on any stage at 2GACM, it must stay on your person throughout the rest of the stages. This is why I don't remove the dump pouch. Feel pretty sloppy on this run through with the rifle. I'm not as stable because low crawling is the most physically demanding thing we do at 2GACM, and my muscles are trembling. Also, the mini IPSCs are not clear in contrast against the background, and I should have flipped the mini magnifier over for a better sight picture. Staying lower longer allows me to avoid any further stick penalties on this stage.
What got you was your dump pouch. Always the dump pouch.
I'm second in armored and 13th overall on this stage. In the end, I'm first out of 9 shooters in Armored Division and first out of 49 shooters overall. My leads on stages 3 and 1 were more than enough to overcome getting a penalty on stage 2. Thank you for watching. Come back again for more match and multi-gun competition content.